Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day Facebook Live. I guess I can call it today Sunday Fun Fold Day since we're going to make a fun fold card. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you there. Hi, Donna. Nice to see y'all there. Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Fun Day Facebook Live. I'm going to start out by introducing myself. My name is Anne Marie Heil. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. You can find me over on my website at stampandann.com, and all of the links to all of my different social media will be posted in the description of this video that you're watching. So whether you're watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube, you will find all the links to my social media. And I hope you'll follow me in all the places. Hello, I hope I say this right. Alexina, that's a beautiful name. Hello, nice to see you from Nova Scotia. Hi, Denise. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Well, I am happy that you are here crafting with me today. As I mentioned, we are going to make a really fun, easy fold card that I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with. And it's perfect to use with any set that you want to use. So let me tell you a little bit about Facebook Live, how it all works. Okay, so we're going to start out by doing a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to do prizes from last week's Facebook Live. So let's get started with that. Let's see, I already introduced myself, so we can move that. And you know what we're working with today, so I'm going to move that. And let me turn the big light on. And if you joined me last week for Facebook Live, we also did a Sunday Fun Day, and we made our yellow submarine card. And this card was so much fun to put together with a fun little color challenge that I did last weekend. And so these were the cards I made last week. So let me tell you a little bit about how Facebook Live works. What I do is the card that I make on Facebook Live, I will actually mail this to one person who shares the video every week. So whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching it on YouTube, I'll post this on YouTube tomorrow. And all you have to do is just leave me a comment, let me know that you shared. I'll enter you into the drawing to win the card that I make on Facebook Live. I also will do a second drawing for everyone who leaves a comment. So by saying hi, interacting during the video, you get entered into a drawing to win the second card. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it might be just a little bit different. This week I happen to have two of the same cards. So I have one card for a sharer and one card for a commenter. So for sharing the video last week, and we have the cute little inside with our little crab with his little snorkel on. Makes me laugh. It's so cute. So for sharing the video last week, I put everybody's name into a drawing, and our winner is Shirley Gladwell. Congratulations, Shirley. I am so excited to send this card to you in the mail. Hello, Jan. Nice to see you. And then everybody who left a comment, I did the same thing. I put you all into a drawing, and I pulled one winner, and that winner is Katie Whitmire. Congratulations, Katie. Congratulations, Shirley. I have some happy mail to send to you, and I actually have both of your addresses already, so you don't need to send those to me. That makes it easy. And I am happy to get these out in the mail to you. I just think these are such cute and fun cards, and I'm so excited to send these to you guys in the mail. I think, Katie, I have to finish the inside. I do have to finish the inside of your card, but I'm going to do that after this video. But you'll get a finished inside, I promise. Hi, Shirley. Nice to see you there. You won. Yes, you won. Congratulations. So exciting. So that will be heading out to the mail to you. It'll either go out tomorrow or Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that soon. So congratulations, y'all. I will do the same thing this week. We put them in the designated spot so I don't lose them. I made a special spot on my desk now for outgoing mail because I usually put it somewhere and I forget about it. So now I have a special spot for it. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about another thing. So as I mentioned, we're going to create a fun fold today, and we are using the Perennial Lavender suite of products today. And let me tell you just a little bit. So we're going to make a card today on the video, and if you want a project sheet for today's card, make sure you're signed up for my email list. I'm going to put the link right here in the video. Hold on one second. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, I had it up on my screen. Hold on. I'm going to find the link and pop it in. pop it in. Try and walk and chew gum at the same time. Hold on. Okay, here it is. All right, I knew I had the window open. Thanks for sharing, Deanne. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to pop the link in the comments if you're watching Facebook Live. It's coming up right here in the comments. So if you're not already on my email list, I welcome you to join. I can connect with you, let you know what's coming up with me, any events or classes I have coming up. And also, you will get some creative inspiration as well, including, is this crooked again? It's always crooked. Actually, it's not as bad as it usually is, but it's still crooked. Hold on, let me move it down a little bit. We didn't have a usual fight with the camera before I got started today. I think I have to move this down a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's a little blurry. Hold on. Hold on. Let's focus. Let me just try and get it to refocus. What in the world is going on here? Why did it get all blurry? There we go. Okay, that's all it needed. We just needed to wake it up a little bit. We're good. I think we're good. It's mostly straight. We're going to go with it. So sign up for my email list and you will get a project sheet for today's card. And I also printed one today just to kind of show you, because everybody always asks, well, what is a project sheet? What does that mean? What it is I will send you a PDF that you can print out, and it will have a picture of the card that we make. Spoiler alert. You will also have all of the measurements for everything that we used, and then a full supply list. And the supply list is clickable. So you can actually just click on it, and if you need to pick up any of those things, it'll take you right over to my online store, and you can shop really easily with everything that we used on today's card. And then there'll also be like an inside. It'll show you the inside of the card as well. And you can download this and print it. And that's a free little gift I give to my email subscribers. And you can just print it out, and then you'll have all the measurements for this fun fold, so you can make it, whether you make it with what we use today or you make it with some products of your own, you'll have all the measurements, and it just makes it easy to do. Now the the project sheet, my brain is ahead of my mouth today. So the project sheet. So I am going live on Sunday, March 17th, happy St. Patrick's Day. And this will go out in my email list either later tonight or it'll go out tomorrow. And you will get the project sheet for the card we make today. And you'll also get any upcoming classes or anything like that I have. And then at the end of the email, you'll get the project sheet for last week's Facebook Live. And so you'll actually get two. So if you're a regular subscriber, you'll always have a second chance to print it if you don't. So you'll get the card we make today, our fun fold, and you'll also get the project sheet for last week's Yellow Submarine card. So that's exciting too. So if you're not already signed up on my email list, I'd love for you to sign up, and I'd love to connect with you there, and everyone is welcome. All right, before we get started on making our card today, I do want to let you know it is the 17th. There are 3 days left to register for my monthly club, and there are still spots available for club. So I would love to welcome you to join. My club is called Cultivated Creativity. It is a monthly club where every month we pick one bundle to focus on and create 5 projects. And I will send you all of the things that you need to create those 5 projects. You'll get $20 worth of product, meaning paper, ribbon, embellishments, treats, all that good stuff. And then all of your cardstock pieces will be cut, scored. Anything that's die cut that is not using the bundle that we're using will be done for you already. I can't send any stamped images, so you will either need the stamp set that we're using that month, or you can sub anything that you have. The projects will still be beautiful. In this case, this month's club, we're using Perennial postage, which is a sentiment set, and the dies for this are the postage dies. So they look like this. So you will need these things to create the projects as designed. If you don't have it, you could always sub a sentiment set, or if you have another die set you want to use with it. It's an easily substitutable club this month, I will tell you that. But I do love this bundle because I am all about these postage dies right now. I use them a lot. Hi, Julia. And I love the sentiments in Perennial postage. So that's what we're using this month. So what you will need to create with club is, as I mentioned, if you want to create the projects as designed, find. You'll need Perennial postage, you'll need ink, and you'll need adhesives. And I'm going to send you the other things that you need. I think we'd have one project with an embossed sentiment, and it's really easy to substitute. If you don't want to do heat embossing, you can just change the ink color. It's very easy to, if you want to make it your own, you can do that too. So let me give you a sneak peek about our projects this month. So as I mentioned, we have 5 projects. 4 are cards and 1 is a non-card every month. And a non-card can either be a box, it can be a notepad holder or something like that. And the other thing I will also let you know is all of the insides of the cards are always done, and there's often surprises inside the card as well. And if you are a club member, hi Fran, I just saw you popped in, hi. If you are a club member, please chime in the comments and let me know that you love it. And thank you so much if you are a club subscriber. So club is super easy. You can subscribe for as long or as little as you'd like. And there is a link in the description of this video. I'll pop one here in the comments in just a little bit, but there are 3 days left to join. You have until the 20th of March to get the Perennial Postage Club. And then after that, if you sign up after the 20th, you will get next month's club. Okay. So here are sneak peeks of the projects. We have this fun card here, which has some fun inside stuff. I don't show the insides as in the sneak peeks because I like to keep some surprises for our subscribers. And then this one here also has a really fun decorated inside. This one is kind of a fun fold, and it's got some extra goodies inside. And then this one also has a little surprise inside. So those are our 4 cards. And then our non-card this month is an adorable box, and you are going to love what's inside. It's a fun little, and you get what comes inside. That will come with your kit as well. So I'm not going to spoil the surprise once again, but you'll get what goes in the box too. And it's a fun little gift for you to give to family and friends. So here's a sneak peek of all of the club projects here. And then in addition to these 5 projects, you will also get a bonus project. Now the bonus project, you'll get the tutorial for. It will, it's an extra way we use the bundle that month. So we might show you a different technique or something fun, and that's a little bit different. Now, as I mentioned, we're using Perennial postage for club this month. There's a companion set, Painted Lavender, that's also in the suite. Now you won't need this to complete your club projects, but we are going to use it on the bonus this month. So the bonus card is this one here, and it uses that, and it shows a fun technique. Again, beautiful finished inside. Now here's the kicker with the bonus project. We make it for you. So you will have that. You'll have the tutorial if you want to make it with maybe the other set or some other projects. Shows you the fun technique to try. That one is made for you. That is an extra thank you from me to you for subscribing to club. And then you also will get the tutorial so that you can recreate it if you want to. So here are the 5 cards plus the bonus card, and then our fun little treat box this month. So if you've ever thought about joining Cultivated Creativity, please, you've got 3 days to get the Perennial Postage Bundle. I would love to send you one of these kits, and I actually have an extra surprise for club this month that I picked up that I think you guys are really going to like. And I'm not going to share it on the video, but I think you'll really like it. I found something super cute, and I'm really excited to put them in your club kits this month. So, oh, Shirley says, I love the club where we got the marples. The marples were last month's treat. Shirley is asking about. We did the hot air balloon bundle last month, and the fun sweet treat that was in there. They were on Amazon. Just type it in on Amazon, Shirley, and you'll find them. They're really easy to find, and they're super cute. And for anybody who loves the hot air balloon bundle in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, I do have an extra kit from last month. If you're interested in that, you can see pictures over on my blog at stampandan.com, so you can get some sneak peek pictures from the hot air balloon. I do have an extra if you're interested. Please send me an email. Let me find, I have a little sheet with my email that I can't find right now. It's just my name. It's Anne-Marie Heil, ANNEMARIEHILE @gmail.com. Hit me up on email if you're interested, and I can let you know more info about that. But I do have an extra from Hot Air Balloons. And if you did not register yet for the Perennial postage, you have 3 days left. Don't miss it, guys. I'm going to put a link here in the comments that will take you right over to the page on my blog that will tell you all the specifics about cultivated creativity. If you have more questions, it'll answer any questions that you might have. And then there's a link to register there too. So you just click on that. It'll take you to a registration form. Like I said, I'd love to have you join me. And if you have any questions, hit me up via email, guys, or send me a message here on the Stampin' In page, and I'm happy to help. But I would love to send you a club kit. All right. Oh, Shirley says someone snatched that hot air balloon. It's so cute. That kit was really cute. I always say the kit, like when the kit comes out for the next month, I'm always like, this is my favorite. And then the next month's kit comes out and I'm like, no, this is my favorite. Club, I've been doing club now. This is, I think, our 16th month and I love it. And I love sending you these guys the kits, and I love, and again, thank you so much for those of you who do cultivated creativity. I really hope you enjoy it, and it's only going to get better because we have lots of new product coming out soon. Okay, let's make our card today. Are you guys ready to stamp? I am. Let's go. Here's our fun fold. It's so pretty, isn't it? Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you there. Welcome. Okay, so this is an easy fun fold. So I love fun folds, y'all. I cannot... I was going to say, I like a fun fold, and I cannot lie. Sorry, I always sing. I always think in song. So if this is your first time watching me, I apologize in advance. You might hear a lot of 80s or 90s references, and I apologize. It just happens. But I do like a good fun fold. But here's the thing with a fun fold. I like a fun fold that's easy sometimes. Fun folds can be great, but if they're super tricky, I tend to shy away from them, especially if I'm making multiples. This is a fun fold that y'all are going to love making. It's super easy, and it just kind of packs a little bit of a punch, but it's nothing crazy. Anyone can make it. And these are super addictive. You'll want to make a bunch of them. So here's how it goes. It is a fun fold like this, and the middle opens up like this. And that's it. And I'm going to give you the measurements to put all this together. And we're going to put this beautiful card together with Perennial Lavender. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up or a heart if you're ready to stamp, so I know you're there and you're watching. And we'll get going. All right, let's do this. Now, if I forget a measurement in this video, and spoiler alert, I will. Okay, I'm human. So I will. So make sure you're signed up for my email list. You'll get the project sheet. You can print it out and you won't miss anything because I double and triple check that. So don't get mad at me if I miss one. I'm human. So here we go. So here's what we're going to need to get started. All right, we're going to start with a piece of gorgeous grape. Hey, Nathan. I think Nathan's at work. He's stamping in spirit. Welcome. Hello, Julie. Julie from North Dakota. Nice to see you. All right, we're going to start with a piece of gorgeous grape that is 5.5 by 4.25. That's it. It's not even a card, guys. It's a piece of cardstock. Now, you can make this a card and you can add to the front of it if you want to, but this is super easy because the base of our card is just the cardstock. Now, the other great part about this card is it has the fun fold in the middle, but if you want some extra real estate to write, so if you have a lot to say, you could always add a sheet of white to the back of this and just keep the party going from here to here. So I like this card because it's a fun fold, but you have a lot of options. You can zhuzh it up a little bit if you want to, but it's super easy. All right. So I got to scroll down. Shirley says she's going to have the I like big boop. We won't say it, right? The big boop song in her head all day. I know I do that. Do you guys? I think in music all the time. It's crazy. Okay. So here's our base. And then we're going to have a second piece of gorgeous grape that is 2 3/4 by 8.5, and we're going to score it at 4.25. So just like you would make a card that opens top to bottom like this, we're just taking off the sides and we're just going to have it open right here. That's the fun fold, the easy fun fold. I'm also going to show you an alternative with a different set at the end of this video too. So I'll show you how it looks with something other than the Perennial Lavender. All right, so we're going to score this. And now we're going to have two pieces of, I'm still laughing about the song. We're going to have two pieces of Lost Lagoon and two pieces of Designer Series paper. These are the same measurement. You're going to cut two pieces each for the Lost Lagoon at 1 1/8 by 4 1/8, and then 1 by 4 for the Designer Series paper. So in this case, you know, this is kind of, you can see where I cut the scene here. You can have the continuation, see how it all matches up. Just kind of keep those straight. So it really doesn't matter though, because they're going to be on opposite sides of the card. So if they don't line up perfectly, I think this is kind of forgiving in that respect. So let's go ahead and put it all together. All right. I am so smitten with this suite of product. I love the lavender. It has been one of my favorites. And I'm not a purple girl. For those of you who know me, you know I'm a pink girl. And this set made me a purple girl. I don't know. There's something so pretty about the colors in this. Oh, I love it. Okay, so as I mentioned, with that project sheet, you're going to get measurements and a supply list. Sometimes there's instructions on there, but the video really serves as your instructions. So if you want instructions on how to put the card together, you can always just watch the replay. The link to the replay on YouTube, that link will also be on the project sheet, so you can click it and follow along when you're making your card. I try to hopefully go in order. So we have our two side pieces here. And we're going to put these on the front of our card, and we're going to leave room in the middle. So there's a 1/8 inch border around here. So when I put this on the card, I'm going to leave roughly a 1/8 inch border around the sides. Okay. If it's a little bigger, it's okay, because you have some clearance in the middle. So we'll just go ahead and pop these in and just kind of leave about a 1/8 inch border on the side and the top and the bottom. And again, if you go a little further in, it's okay, because you do have some clearance with the middle piece when we put it in. Okay. I am kind of addicted to making these little fun folds because they're easy, like I said, and sometimes when a fun fold is a little too complicated, I shy away from them, but this is a great one if you want to make multiples. Plus, it's really mailable too. That's what I like, because it doesn't have tons of extra layers. You can kind of, you know, you might be able to mail this with one postage stamp, which is always a good thing. All right, so we have our card base mostly done, and now we're going to do that middle fun fold piece right here, and we're going to have a piece of Lost Lagoon that is... the cardstock is 2 1/2 by 4, so this will be 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. I'm pretty sure. It's got a 1/8 inch border around it, and again, this will be on the project sheet if you missed it. So we're just going to layer this up, and we're going to use this pretty gingham paper. And another thing you can do that I'm kind of obsessed with right now, I wanted to show you guys this. So I posted a card this morning that I did for the paper players. We have a good luck challenge this week. It's our weekly creative challenge. And one thing I'm kind of like smitten with right now is kind of creating a little bit of texture to my layers by just scoring them. So I don't know if you can see this, but I scored a 1/4 inch border all around this edge to give it just a little bit of texture without making it too crazy. And I thought maybe we'd do that today on our Designer Series paper and see how it comes out. I don't know. Oh, we have an extra piece of paper here. So I'm gonna basically just take my paper trimmer, and I'm gonna take my scoring blade, and I'm just gonna score a 1/4 inch on all sides. This isn't on the project sheet. I just wanted to try it on this video because I'm kind of smitten with it right now. And let me know if you guys want. I might go live tomorrow and do another video. Well, it's a little tough to see on here. The light's also really bright. So I think you have to score it from the back to the front to really see the indentation a little bit better. Let me try that real quick. But if you guys let me know in the comments, I can, I was thinking about doing another Facebook Live tomorrow. Let me know if you guys are interested. I was thinking about 4 p.m. tomorrow. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to score it on the back, and it will give more of the embossed look on the front. It's kind of hard to see with the pattern. It actually looks a little bit cooler on a solid cardstock, but I don't know, just something fun to try. I wanted to try it on this because I did it on my card that I shared this morning. So I thought, why not? Let's try it on the DSP and see how it looks. You can kind of see it. It adds a little bit of interest. I don't know. It's just one of those things. If it's your jam, do it. If it's not your jam, don't do it. I really like it on cardstock though. Okay. All right. So we're going to layer that up. I tried it. That's the right. You never know until you try. You can actually see it around the edges. It just kind of gives a little bit of an indentation. It looks kind of cool. Again, I think it would probably look better on solid cardstock, but yeah, that's okay. Shirley would love a live tomorrow. Shirley, I am going to tentatively plan on that. I will communicate it on the Stampin' Ann Facebook page. And because I really would like to do that. I'm actually thinking about starting something new to try and go live a little more often and then once a week. So it's something I wanted to start. So we will see. So stay tuned to the Stampin' Ann page. I will put a notice up if I'm going live, and I'll just let you know what time and all of that. But I'm tentatively planning on it. If 4 o'clock doesn't work, it might be a little bit later, but I'm shooting for 4. So we shall see. My husband is off on Mondays, and sometimes, depending on how the day goes, we have to go run some errands tomorrow. So depending on how the day goes, we shall see. But if I have it in my head, I'm going to do a Facebook Live. I can probably make that all work. All right, so we layered this up, and that's going to go on the front of our card. So then you can just take and I like to use liquid glue for this project when I'm working with 1/8 inch layers. I like to use liquid glue because you have some room to kind of sneak it around and make it perfect. So it's not a perfect stick. So we're going to go flush to the top and the bottom. Oopsie. I made a little mess over here. Just wipe that up. Nothing to see here. And there we go. And that is our fun fold. I might need my adhesive eraser. I do. There we go. Like it never happened. All right. So there we go. Now we have an inside piece that is 4 by, hold on, 2.5 by 4. 2.5 by 4. I just have a piece of basic white for the inside. And of course, you could always add more designer series paper to the inside if you wanted to. I'm just keeping it simple. Let's get some stamps. And I guess we need some ink. Crazy enough, I didn't pull any ink. But it's okay because it's right here. So let me, can't really stamp without the ink pad. No. Let's find that. There we go. Gorgeous grape. Carrie says she'll be home tomorrow. Took it off to recover. Well, there you go. Might be a good day to do some stamping at home. Okay. Wow. I think that's a good plan. Okay. So we're going to stamp the inside here with the Perennial Lavender. I'm going to do Thank You for Your Friendship on the front. So on the inside, we're going to do You Mean the World to Me. I think it's a great card to send to a friend. Okay. So we'll do that right now. Easy peasy. I hope those of y'all that were in Houston had a great time. And there's lots of new things coming. I've actually, I was not in Houston, but I've already seen the new catalog. And I can tell you, there's a lot of new stuff coming. And it is pretty exciting. So I always love new catalog time of the year. It's always something to get excited about. And as I mentioned, so if you were going to send this card and maybe you just had a lot more you wanted to say, put another layer on the back and write your note on the back too. So that gives you a little bit more real estate. So if you just want to sign a quick note, easy peasy. If not, put a layer on the back. You could even add a gift card on the back if you wanted to. You could even put a gift card. You know what? I have a gift card right here. You could even make this a gift card holder here and put your note on the back, put a little strip of paper on the bottom, slide a gift card in, put it here, or you could even pop it on the back and make a little gift card holder on the back. So I like fun folds that you can customize to your needs, right? It's always nice when you got a little versatility in a design, right? All right, so we're done with basically the base of this. Next up, what I love about our Perennial Lavender dies is, or I'm sorry, painted lavender dies, sorry, is that there are some freestanding floral and fauna images, meaning you don't have to stamp them. And I am a huge fan when a set comes with images that you can just use on their own and you don't have to stamp them, right? So in this case, I went ahead and I cut 2 Lost Lagoon leafy sprigs. Then I cut this one in Gorgeous Grape. It's the tall, like floral. It actually cuts 2. So I ended up cutting 2, but I'm only going to use 1. And then there are these shorter lavender sprigs. And I did 1 in Berry Burst and 1 in Bubble Bath. And I've got a little extra room here where I might do a little more cutting on these scraps, but I did that all in advance. I just wanted to show you the shell so you could get the counts of what we need. So again, I've got 2 leafy sprigs, 2 small lavender sprigs, 1 tall floral, and then I have an extra so I can just use this for another card. I always like to make multiples when I make a card. So, and now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of start to assemble our little bouquet. Okay, so I'm going to use a little liquid glue. I'm going to grab my silicone mat. Hold on, because I always get liquid glue everywhere. So let's use the silicone mat today. I'm trying to get better about using this. So I'm just going to place a little liquid glue on the bottom, and we're just going to start building our bouquet. Okay, so we'll just kind of layer them up. I'm putting glue on the bottom to just kind of hold everything in place, and then we'll attach it to the card. So we're going to do our little sprigs. And again, just a little glue on the bottom. Now I'm going to cover this very, very bottom area. So that's why I'm using it as my like placeholder. Okay. So we'll just kind of, and all the mess is sticking on my silicone mat, not on my desk. So if you don't have a silicone mat, I highly, highly recommend one. Just remember to use it. So, and here we go. We've got our bubble bath. And after the fact, I thought about it, and you know what else could be really cool on this? Where is it? Let me find it. This paper is an online exclusive. This paper is the Soft Shimmer Specialty Paper, and there's Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, and Berry Burst in here, and they're sparkly. So that could be a nice fun way to kind of zhuzh up your bouquet too. So if you have that paper, that might be nice. I actually might make another card with that later on just to see how it looks for versatility. And there's glimmer paper in Highland Heather that's on an online exclusive too. It's not as dark as Gorgeous Grape, but that might work too to add a little, if you're like me and can't say no to sparkle, that might be another fun option to make the card a little extra special with some sparkly paper instead. Okay, so we're all stuck down in the middle, and this piece here is just a little long, so we'll just give it a haircut. There you go, easy peasy. And then you can kind of just go in and move it around a little bit. Move your foliage around, kind of floof it how you want it. Whatever works for you. If you know me, you know I can spend all day floofing, and we're not going to do that. So then I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to add a couple little dots with my liquid glue. You could use adhesive paper. If you watched Facebook Live 2 weeks ago, we're not going to talk about my adhesive paper gate 2024, where it took me like 20 minutes to peel the adhesive backing off the paper. We're not going to do that today because I didn't want a repeat of what happened like 2 weeks ago. So I'm opting to use liquid glue, and I just did a couple drops, and then very gently just kind of figure out where you want it. And then once you're feeling good about it, stick it down. I was sitting here, I'm like, should I cut these on, oops, I need a little more liquid glue. Oh, there it is. I knew I put some on the back. I was going to do it, and then I said, I don't think I could repeat that Facebook Live because I was so stressed. We did these tiny, tiny little, they were raindrops, and it took me literally forever to peel the backing off of the paper. And it was really humorous. That was 2 weeks ago. If you really just want to kind of laugh at watching someone struggle stamping, watch that video because it's really funny. It was hysterical. Nathan says, I keep thinking easy breezy, beautiful cover girl when you say easy peasy. Nathan, it's funny that you say that because my dog Gidget Louise, we always say to her, easy breezy, beautiful Gidget Wheezy. She's in here today with me, you guys. She's my director. I have nicknamed her Gidget Spielberg, and she is in here for Facebook Live. She's here for moral support mostly, but she is curled up in her bed sleeping. My foster puppy is downstairs with my husband and the other dogs. So I just have Gidge with me today. Okay, so we have our beautiful little bouquet, easy to assemble. Love it. The inside's already done. We're good there. And we're going to do thank you for your friendship on a strip of... it's about however long you want it, but it's 1/2 inch tall. So you can do it as long as you want it. Just make sure it fits the sentiment. I have way too long of a piece here, and I did that just in case I stamped it crooked. Or low, in that case. I actually have a second one. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. That's better. Take two. We like it. All right, let me close the ink pad because if I don't, bad things will happen. We know how this goes. And if you want, you can do a banner punch on the end. I just am going to do simple angled ends. If banner punching is your thing, do a banner punch. But I like the simple angled edge. It's easy to do. You don't need another tool. And there you go. And we're just going to pop this right here with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And you guys are going to watch me use dimensional tape today because somebody who shall remain nameless forgot to grab a pack of dimensionals before I started this video. And they're across the room in my adhesive drawer. So we're just going to use this because it's here and it's convenient. So, okay. And we're just going to pop that here. You can pop it up a little bit if you want your stems to stick out. We did that little embossed layer. I'm going to do it just about to that layer that I embossed and just make sure it's kind of centered and push it down. Okay. And then last but not least, I tied a bow in the Simply Elegant trim in silver. I also had this on my desk in the organdy ribbon, and I think it's a little too bulky, don't you think? I was like, well, let's try it. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it's just too much. I feel like everything's so delicate on this card that this ribbon's just a little chunky. So tell me, do you like that one or do you think the thinner ribbon is better? All right, so we're just going to pop on our little silver bow. You could use linen thread if you wanted to. I just kind of like the extra glitz from the silver. Barb says thin. Hi, Barb. I don't know if I said hi to you. I did not do that deliberately, by the way. I'm so sorry. I always will go back and check the comments afterwards because I know I miss people while I'm doing stuff and talking. Oh, let me grab some good scissors. It's time for a new pair of Stampin' Snips, guys. I realized this weekend that my Stampin' Snips, that girl's tired. She needs to be replaced. She's not as sharp as she once was. So these little guys here, it's time. They're going to go into the kitchen drawer for regular use. And I'm going to have to bust out a new pair of Stampin' Snips because this girl's not as sharp as she once was. So it's time to replace her. I've had it for years, so it's time. It's time for replacement. I don't know why I'm fighting with that one tail so much. There. Okay. Stay there. Stay there, ribbon. Okay, and finally, I was going to say deck this out, and it almost came out deck the halls. I don't know why. Let's just go with that. So let's deck the halls in March with these purple gems. You guys, the things that come out of my mouth sometimes, I have no answers for. So we're going to do a little trio of purple. I'm going to deck the halls with these purple gems. So stupid. I'm sorry. Just don't listen to me sometimes. I don't know what I'm saying. So there we go. I'm so in love with those purple gems. They are my favorite. And spoiler alert, if you're getting club this month, we're using them. So you'll get some, you'll get more. So if you don't have them, they're in club this month. And if you are running out, you'll get more. So here we go. Here's our fun fold. Isn't it cute, you guys? Do you love this fun fold? Tell me in the comments. Let me know if you like it. It's easy. It's simple. And you know what? Just for giggles, let's put something on the back. Let's do it. Because I have cardstock sitting right here. So let's do a 4 by 5 1/4 piece for the back. And I had a little extra piece of this paper, except I don't want this paper on the side. I kind of want the paper to be on the bottom. So see, now we got to overcomplicate it. So let's grab another piece of paper. Let's see. This might be a good chance to use another pattern. Let's see what we have here. This paper's directional, so I need a sheet that is going to be like long enough and going in the right direction. And so far, I don't really have one. See, why do I overcomplicate things? Because it's fun. Here's one that kind of goes in that direction. Let's do it. Let's use it. We'll just use let's use a 3/4 inch strip by 5 1/4. I think it's pretty, right? It coordinates with the front and it just kind of dresses up the back a little bit. So we'll add it. This won't be on your project sheet, but just because I kind of want to see. I've been talking about like, well, we could do it. So I wanted to see what it looked like. Or maybe, you know what? I'm just going to add this pattern with the front of the card. I like it a little better. So we're going to add that one. Plot twist. We're changing things up. So yeah, I like this one better. Just think it's easier. Little tiny border. And then I'm going to show you that alternative card in just a moment with another set. Okay. Julia, Margaret, Nathan, thank you. I'm glad you all love this card. These are fun. Like I said, they're addictive. When you sit down to make them, they're just fun to make because they're not super complicated and they're mailable and you've got some versatility. So I don't know. I just think they're kind of fun and I like this on the back actually. And you know what else I have? I have this left over. So guess what's going on the back? This extra lavender sprig. It was just laying here. Do you guys do that? I always cut things and I don't use them and they sit on a pile on the side of my desk and then I never go back to them. and they just end up sitting there forever. So that's why I really added this today, is because I really kind of wanted to not have that happen. So let's just use it now. Then it doesn't sit on my desk and then I don't throw it out or lose it or have it fall on the ground and get stuck to the dog. This way I can just use it. We cut the extra, so let's use it, right? And the sprig just zhuzhes it up just a tiny, tiny bit, and there's room to write. So if you've got a lot to say to your friend, you can add that to the back. So that's how the back came out, and there's the front. So cute. And this also gives you the versatility. If you wanted to turn this into a gift card holder on the front, you could. And then you can write your note on the back. So I'm so glad I used that sprig. Because the land of misfit stuff on the side of my desk is kind of out of control. Look, I'm going to grab a couple things from it so you can see it. We've got a balloon. We have another sprig. We've got some leaves from the magnolia set. We've got a lot of balloons. Look at this. Look at all this stuff that's hanging out on the side of my desk, you guys. We have a lot of balloons. And then for whatever reason, oh, there's more. There's a little thing that says mail. Look at all this stuff. So I never use this stuff. So this pile that's on the side of my desk, I have to get better about using it. So that fixed that. We're done. Okay, so this card is done. And the extra just kind of zhuzhes it up a little bit. And you could add as many layers as you wanted to, but I think it makes it extra fancy, which isn't a bad thing, right? I don't know. All right, so here's our original. Here's the new. Thankfully, they look the same, so we did something right today. And then here's the alternative with the Let's Go Fishing set, which is super cute. I think this may, this has been hanging around in my craft room for a while, but how cute is this? And this one does not have the extra layers. It's just using the 1x4 inch strip. It's not, this one has that extra layer of, like cardstock backing the designer series paper. This one doesn't. So again, you can make this as easy or as complex as you want to. So if you don't want to add the extra layers, don't add the extra layers. This one says, good things who come to those who wait. Happy retirement, with a little fish inside. Super cute, right? So there's another alternative look. So again, if you want to strip it down and not do the extra cardstock, it's a great way to showcase designer series paper too. And you don't have to put all those extra layers on there if you don't want to. So super cute for an alternate. I hope you like that one. All right, guys. Well, that is the Sunday Fun Fold Day project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for spending some time with me today and stamping. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Watch here on the Stampin' Am page. I'm tentatively going to plan to do another live tomorrow, so stay tuned with me, and we'll plan on that tomorrow afternoon. So I will communicate that for sure here on the page, and thanks so much, y'all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day today, and I hope you get a little stampin' time in or relaxation, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Happy stamping.